are you? Funny question. No, I'm not with you anymore. Funny. Okay, Ray, I'm going to take a break, man, and I'll catch you later downstairs, okay? Oh, boy. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, it's always a pleasure hearing you, Ray. You sound great. W4 Sugar Alpha Lima. I'm going to take a break, man, and I'll catch you later downstairs, okay? Oh, boy. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, it's always a pleasure hearing you, Ray. You sound great. W4 Sugar Alpha Lima. I'm going to take a break, man, and I'll catch you later downstairs.
Hey, Sal.
Got somebody call me? Oh, boy. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, it's always a pleasure hearing you, Ray. You sound great. Yeah, okay, I can do that. I thought you left. I called you a couple of times.
Sal.
Tony. Is it somebody on now? Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. From the hills of Citrus County, Florida, M&S, 20 miles inshore from the Gulf of America. This is Sal, W4KWS, M&S. Speaking to one and all. Greetings and salutations from our great state. Welcoming everyone here on 7220 on the 40-meter band. When will it be on? Hey, Roger. Well, Tony, your personal opinion, what you're hearing, I mean, it varies sometimes atmospheric, all the conditions that make things different. Sometimes we could sound better or not so good. But what are you thinking on a scale from 1 to 10 on the audio? I don't know about my signal. Over. Good deal. Well, I don't know. You think I should sell my PR40? Yeah, I will. Hey, everybody. You know how many people, you know what they're going for? You know what they're selling for now, Tone? The dollar amount? Do you know? Yeah, I hear you. I sure do. They're $5,200 now. If you could get one, I think they were out of stock. That's what they're advertised for, 52. And the D is still 37, or I don't know. I'm not shopping to buy a new one, but yeah, they've gone up, man. I guess they know they hit a home run and they're proud of it, Okay, Tone, it's always a pleasure. I'll catch up with you later on. W4 Sierra Alpha Lima.
N2 SIQ.
Go ahead.
Hi, good evening. I got Callsign W4SA and didn't get the rest. Name here is Tony, N2 SIQ.
Well, hello, Tony. You got close. It's a W4 Sierra Alpha Lima, short for Salvatore. W4SAL. I'm here north of Tampa, up here in Inverness. You copy me okay?
Oh, you got a great signal over here, about 10 over. I'm in Wellington, Palm Beach County.
Roger, Tony. Well, you're sounding good. Got you for a 5.9. It's working good.
No, thanks. I'm in an HOA here, so I don't have a tremendous antenna.
Like a champ up here in Inverness. You copy me, okay?
You got a great signal over here. Some real equipment out, but right now I just have a...
Roger, Tony. Well, you're sounding good. Got you for a 5.9. How much power you running good, Tony? You running 100 watt?
Yeah, just a regular 100 watt here, so I don't have a tremendous antenna.
Like a champ up here in Inverness. You copy me, okay? I got a lot of, I got some attenuation with my RF gain. I pulled it back to an S8. I'm not using no other attenuation, no AT2. You're sounding good. And no preamp. It's for a 5.9. It's pretty noisy. I'm running good. 100 watt. And I give you a 5.9 per 100 watt radio station. And I got what do you call it? I got some attenuation with my RF gain. I pulled it back to an S8. I don't know how you guys do it, but you're doing no other attenuation, no.
Well, I'll tell you, I moved down here from what I call the People's Republic of New Jersey about 3 years ago. This was a house that I had more of a summer house, if anything else. And I had it in here because of the security. It's a closed community, a gated community, so it was kind of cool to be able to have everything in here. Years I've had it, so I'm looking for a house. I might be closing at the end of the week. That's got like an acre and a quarter. I'll be able to have a decent setup there.
Esto está en el piso. Tenemos otra tuba ahí. Senta pie de tubo, pero que todo no papo ha llegado, usted sabe.
Where are you planning to move here in Florida? Florida? Maybe up the northern portion of Florida?
Bueno, vaya papo para allá, le sube, que la suba. A ti lo que te hace falta es altura.
Oye, que viene por está. ¿Qué hace? Compro ahí, media de media con Ani. Le meto un par de palos.
Okay. Yeah, the reason I say North Florida, like up here where I am in Citrus County, 50 miles, we're 50 miles north of Tampa. Beautiful country, all rolling country, up and down, and it's beautiful if you like the country, but that's what we have here. If you bought a piece of property here, got some trees, you can put some towers up. Depending, up here we got some areas too that are restricted. You know, the homeowner association, HRO, and all that jazz. But I don't have anything here. I have 10 acres, so we're pretty much set free here, you know.
Oh, well, 10 acres, that's a darn good size. The place I'm going for only has like about an acre and a quarter, so I'm kind of happy I got an acre and a quarter, but 10, that's dynamite. Just curious, how much you paying taxes for 10 acres?
Well, Tony, we bought it early, many years ago, when the land was cheap. And we got it, we grandfathered in here from, if we sold the property today, the people would probably pick up a tax bill about maybe $4,000. We had agricultural exemption here because I had cattle on the land. We had almost 17 acres at one time, and I sold a few to 2.5 acres that were contiguous adjoining to what we have here now. I sold them off, and so we gave up our ag exemption, so now we pay tax on the rest of the property, but we still have the homeowners, what do you call it, the homestead exemption. So that helps us a little bit, but we no longer have the agricultural for the cattle or for farming.
Right, and how much is it just with the regular homestead?
Well, we're paying about $1,500 a year.
Oh my God, that's like a gift. Are you kidding me? Over here, 1.25 acre, I'm gonna be paying. I'm thinking about $7,500.
Well, you're in those high class areas, you know, where there's the land is shortened, you know, like I'll bet you your impact fee, you know, for somebody to pull out permits to build it or set up a mobile home or to build a home. Are you in a development where there's all houses or mobile homes?
Well, where I'm going to is it's all houses. They're the smallest lots are 1 acre. 1.25 acre. Then they go to 3 acres, and then they go to 5 acres after that.
I we have 3 rentals behind my shop on Florida Avenue, and I got a couple of the double-wide mobile homes there. We're paying $2,200 a year for a mobile home, but that's a new tax bill, because when we bought that property and a couple others too, they're not quite that high. But how it goes, if you've been vested or grandfathered in on a piece of property, the tax could be from way back, probably maybe from the 70s, the 80s, or 90s, and they keep it very low. They can only increase a little at a time, But when you sell that property, the new buyer, the one that recently buys the property, will pick up a whole new tax bill. And a piece of property that says $1,500 or $2,000 a year will jump up to like double and almost triple that to the new owner. And we bought a property, and the guy was paying $2,400 a year for another piece of property with a double wide, a mobile home on it. And when we bought it, it went up to $3,100, and it was like, whoa, what the hell's this? So we went down there and bitched and moaned about it, and they shaved a little bit off, because we told them the bed needed a lot of repairs and this and that. But yeah, the new owner picks up a new tax bill, Roger.
Yeah, it's kind of the same over here, but if you've had your homestead and you move your homestead over, it doesn't get picked up as bad. Only if you come from out of town, then you got to wait for your homestead. So the first year you get nailed, it goes up, and then after you get homesteaded a year later, then it comes back down again. But hopefully, once I move from here to there, it'll be a little bit of an increase, because they're going to see a new property value. They're going to assess it a little higher, but it's not going to go up for tremendously big. But in the house I'm at now, I'm paying like about $8,600, and that's like a postage stamp. It's like 0.2 something acres.
How long were you there, Tony? Have you been here a couple of years or longer?
I've been here about 3 years.
You get homestead exemption there?
Yeah, but the thing is that over here where I'm at, the town is called Wellington. It's basically the equestrian capital of the U.S. is what they call it now. There's a lot of big money in this area. Between here and Jupiter, between Boca, Palm Beach, and Jupiter, those are the 3 wealthiest towns in the East Coast. And they really get you as far as taxes. But what I like about here is that everything is close by, everything's right around me.
Oh, you're down there in the Boca Raton area, right?
I'm just north of Boca. I'm about 45 minutes north of Boca.
Oh, God, I got friends living down there, Tony. Ooh, yeah, you're down there in the rich man's territory. Up here, we're up here where the shepherds, the farmers are. Up here in Citrus County. It's a laid-back, beautiful county, boating, fishing, hunting, good living, a lot of sunshine, good bikini weather. Yeah, you guys, whew, you're paying for that luxury type of style of living, Roger.
Yeah, paying for the luxury that everything's right around the corner from me.
One of them's only 2 or 3 miles. The other one's about 5 or 6 miles.
Yeah, there were 2 or 3 different ones we used to go to. So, but some of them were kind of shut down.
That's how it is over here. We have the Lowe's, we have Home Depot, Walmart. We have all the stores here. I'm not shy on that. And even if we go to the next town over, Crystal River, driving, it's like maybe 12 to 15 miles. They're all nice open roads. They're not like stop and go, you know. And we got everything right here. It's just more laid back, more country. Some of our areas are pretty well populated. We got big, beautiful homes here. We got the Black Diamond. We got the Whispering Pines. We got a lot of luxurious places here. There's the high dollar homes. And a lot of the areas that got nice double-wide mobile homes are very well kept and pretty expensive. These new mobile homes today are like around $225,000. They make them today like a home, like a prefab home, Roger.
I'll tell you, I don't care how much the luxurious they are. I could never live in a in a mobile home. I got friends that have them, and I got a friend of mine that he has one that he had to buy a big truck just to be able to pull it. And I'm like, it might be okay for a weekend trip, but I don't know. I wouldn't dig more than that.
These mobile homes, well, maybe, is that something he pulls on a truck or something? There's no, that's why they call them modular homes. They come out, these homes now, they're big. They're 28 feet, 30 feet wide, 70 feet long. They're monstrosities. Like I said, but like you say, to each his own. If you're used to living in a home, you're comfortable, that's what matters, regardless if it's a trailer, a camper, or a concrete block. My home, we started out with a single wide trailer one time. Now my home's still small and humble. It's made all stone outside, all four sides, open ceilings inside. But we did it myself. I built everything myself, stonework. I am a stonemason too. So building and working inside, walls and boards and bricks and blocks, all that kind of stuff, comes easy for a guy like me. I did it most of my life, Roger. Hey, Bob.
Well, yeah, sure. If you're handy like that and you're able to do that, that kind of work, then you can expand it the way you did and customize it. Then that's a different story. But the house I'm picking up in Masahachi, it's like 2,400 square feet, and hopefully things will be okay. I want to be able to put up a tower or two at least in the property. So with that, it should be interesting. I think we got a breaker. I'll put it on the side so you can pick them up.
Okay, Tony. Yeah. But I'm happy for you. I'm happy. I think that's Bob out there. Bob, hey, ¿cómo está, Wayo? Is that you, B.O.B.?
Yeah, Bob. Bravo Oscar Bravo. Hello, Tony. And hello, Sal. I haven't heard you in a while. And I couldn't believe I didn't hear you in a while. So have you been away or something?
No, Tony, I thought you know. I've been down on 75 meters, down on 3898. We've been down there for the last, a couple of months now. We got a pretty good group of turnout down there. We established old 3898, what used to be Wilkie and the boys. And I know a lot of them guys. Wilkie died, he got cancer, and he faded away, and a couple of others died off. So I kind of like me and the guys we've been here at 3898, when we could get in there. Sometimes there's net or something running there, some people yakking. But we know most people that are in there for just a ragchew. I don't know if you have capabilities going down at 75, but Bob, that's where we are at 3898. You're definitely welcome.
All right, Sal, thank you very much. Yeah, I can get on 75 meters. I was just worried about you, to be honest with you. I haven't heard Sal in a long time. I said, Sal, everything's all right. I said, he's either in prison or something happened. Anyway, all right, well, I just wanted to say hello and make sure you were okay, and you are. That's good to hear, and I'll look for you guys on 3898. So I'll let you and Tony pick it back up. KA2OWZ.
Hey, Sean, good. You're 5915 over here, Bob. Nice signal, good audio. It's working good. I liked the way you said, I didn't know what happened to you if you were in a prison or what. Prison, why would you think it? Yeah, but I know what you meant. Then somebody just falls off. You don't know what happened. Did they die? Did they become a silent key? Or yeah. They get medically ill and you just can't talk no more. That's the thing, when you get up at a certain age, all these things are kind of like just out there waiting. When your day is up, your number's up, the old Grim Reaper's waiting there. Come on, you got to take you back down. No, I don't want to go. I'm good hearing you, man.
All right, well, you're okay. Like I said, I haven't heard you in so long. I said, that's awfully odd. I said, this guy Sal's not on anymore. I said, something's not right about that. And it was a long time. All right, you guys pick it up. I said enough. I'll stand by KA2OWZ.
Yeah, I used to hang with the guys up there on 205, but we got a big bunch of people, and when the frequency gets overloaded, too many people, everybody wants to talk, so we kind of gradually pulled away and kind of started our own thing, but not out of any animosity or dislike for anybody, just that we just want a little bit more headroom, that's all. And this way gives them guys a little bit more room too up there, Roger?
Copy that. Okay.
Okay. Catch you later, my brother. I'm back with you, Tony. I'll be in here just a few more shots and transmissions, that is. And probably QSY over into the living room, see what the wife's watching on TV, and I'll get back down on. You got that? Did you say, Tony? You had it? Oh no, you told me you had the wire. You can't go down on 75, huh?
No, not yet, not now, but hopefully when I get to the other house, I want to be able to go not just to 75, but I want to be able to go to...
Hey, what you doing, Kerry?
Just hanging out, seeing who was on here. I heard John and JoJo earlier, and then Mike was on for a little bit.
I'm hoping to be able to do that as well as 75 itself. But, yeah, I got them...
Yeah, I'm out there in the shop, checking oil, changing oil in the bikes.
Tony, take care.
I still got to do the back of mine.
Fix W4. Excuse me. W4 Sierra Alpha Lima, short for Salvatore.
Yep, Sal, I got you on the log. Sounds good, no problem. And, but by the way, how's the audio on this? This is I got a Yaesu FT8 that I did some tweaking of the audio for some folks that told me not that long ago what changes to make. So I'm hoping the audio sounds okay.
I like it. There's nothing wrong. You don't need any improvement on that, Tony. Sounds really good. It's clean. It's clear. I'm looking at you on the fall here, the water dropping. I call it the audio fall. The fall of wonder. Yeah, it's nice and full. Looking good. The signal's good. Your low end, your highs, and your mids, very colorful filled. How are you hearing me on that 710?
Yeah,
over?
That's perfect. I wish I had a bigger speaker, but you sound like a radio station here.
Oh man, I definitely. That comment or statement would give me a big head, Roger.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm impressed with this little radio. I know some people that have it in the area, and I saw HRO a couple of weeks ago had it on sale for under $900. So I went ahead and ordered the cable for my microphone, and I also ordered the plug for the amplifier. But if I can talk to people local, I'll leave the amp off. It's an older AO80, not even the A and the B. It's just the original AO80.
Wow. Yeah, so you don't have any problem at all. Station sounds great, man. And you hang out up here on any particular frequency?
I just basically go up and down 40 meters, and I try to find most of the time people that are local down here in Florida to ragchew with, but no specific frequency. I've heard that there's a lot of action recently on 15 and 20 during the week, but I work remotely during the week, so I don't have the luxury of being able to go in the air for too long. Every once in a while I get a day that's a little slow and I can go on for a few minutes, but lately we've been kind of busy. And I work for IT for a data center, and normally the beginning of the year is busy, the summer slows down a little bit, but then at the end of the year from now on till December, everybody's got to get all their projects in and use up all their money in the budget. Because if not, they lose it, so things start cranking up again.
Did you say a dating center?
No, data center, data.
Oh.
Other word for computer rooms.
Data, yeah. You must get a good choice of picking on whatever ladies you like. Oh, yeah, I like you. Oh, you too. Take two. I'm being funny.
Yeah, no, that's a good thought, but I don't think my wife would like that too much.
I guess not. That's all right. The guys pick on me too. I butcher a lot of words and everything, you know. Anyway, I'll let you go join another station. Who's the other station? Whiskey sugar. Yeah. Sound good, Tony, man. Tony, there's another Tony. Tony, are you hearing Tony down in Key West?
Oh yeah, Tony Garcia, got him. Yeah, darn good signal. I don't think I've heard anybody from Key West in I don't know how long. No, the call over here is November 2, Sierra India, Quebec, and CSIQ, and I'm in the town of Wellington, which is Palm Beach County, just north of Fort Lauderdale or Boca Raton. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're doing a nice 10 over here. What antenna are you using, and are you using an amp? Because you sound really, it's totally different sound. Oh yeah, that's a big plus. That always helps. I was talking to somebody, a few weeks ago, that all he had was a vertical, and I forgot where he was. He was out on the Gulf somewhere, and the guy had a vertical, but his backyard was the Gulf of America, and he had a vertical. He had a ground rod, halfway into a saltwater area, and then he had a vertical on top of that, and just a wire thrown out into the water. He was using the water as a ground plane, and it was hitting me over here tremendously. So yeah, water does make a big difference. Well, you went down to just a little bit over a 9, but you're still a little bit over a 9. You're not a 10, but I would say you're like a 9.25 or something like that. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Verticals do real well. The only other person I've ever spoken to that did tremendously on verticals, it was this guy from Chicago. I spoke to him when I was up in Jersey, and he was just running old Collins equipment, but he was hitting me with like a 30, almost 40 over. I'm like, what the heck are you running over there? And what he did is, he had like 20-something acres or 20 acres, and he went around and bought people's old towers, and he had a tower almost for every band. And so he had a 40, the bottom of the tower, instead of being bolted down, had plastic insulators. So the 10-wheeler coax went to the top of the tower, and the shield went into this one plate, and underneath that he had I think he had over 100 wires going, all 360 direction for each tower, making the ground plane, and the guy was working. It was amazing signal.
Quebec 4 Tango Hotel with
When
you.
is your OCF? Is it a 66 footer? Gotcha. Well, I was going to suggest, in New Jersey, I had what's called the modified G5 RV. Not the regular one, but the modified one. On 40 meters on that thing, I had it on a pine tree in the back of the yard in an inverted V format. And my SWR was flat on the entire 40 meter band, and it was only like a 1.6 on 20, and maybe like a 1.8 on 10. And with that antenna, I talked around the world. It was consistent signals all the way out to Japan, Australia, Fiji. So if you have that water around you and, your property it's not too big, you might want to try one day the modified G5.
Okay, Tony. W4KWS from W4SEL. Yeah, Tony, you sound great, man. I'm both of you. So, I just want to say on that water deal, around that overall or nearby that salt water, that's what you need. Fresh water is good too, but not as good by far. The salt water, yeah, that definitely is an enhancement. Anyway. There was something that's what I was going to say to Tony down there, and I can get not the KWS Tony, but the other Tony. You mentioned that you had a modified G5 RV. Is that how it's sold with the same call sign, modified G5 RV?
No, it's called the FedEx something G5 RV. Hold on a second. You know what? Give me a second. Let me look it up real quick, and I'll tell you. And that antenna is gangbusters on 40 meters. Let me type it up. G5 RV. And it's called the ZS6BKW. ZS6BKW. What they did is they made the ladder line a little longer, and they shortened the sides. And by doing that, it was a perfect match for me on 40 meters. And oh man, I was talking around the world with that thing. And I even when Sandy hit us, one of the big branches came off the tree and was hanging off the darn thing, and it never broke off.
Are you saying Zulu, X-ray, Bravo? You're saying ZX, B, FW?
Okay, I'll spell it again. It's Zulu, Zebra, 6, Baker, King, Whiskey. Zulu's the Zebra, Zulu, Sam, ZS, 6, BKW.
Okay, BKW. I know people have them. They sound great.
Yeah, and the way to tune that antenna is not by shortening or lengthening the sides. I have an engineer in Jersey that's a retired communications engineer, and what he told me was the way you tune that antenna is by capacitive tuning with the ground. So I started with the ends on a horizontal, and with a couple of guys from the hand club that came over, we started bringing the end down little by little. And it got to a point where the SWR was on a flag and it started to go up again. So we brought it back up, launched it that way on the two side trees, and I had it that way for years.
That'll be darn. Well, it worked good for you. I know people that. There's a friend of mine that I bought him for like his birthday, it was Christmas or something. He couldn't get down on 75 meters, so I bought him a G5 RV. And I sent it up to him, And he's got one hell of a signal on 75 meters with that G5RV, and he's up there in North Florida. Unbelievable. People think he's running a small amp or something. Good signal, and he just bangs right in. That's it. The traditional G5RV. I think there's what is it, the double G5RV. There's another one, and that's what they're calling a double. Well, it's like, it acts, I guess, like a doublet antenna, and I think it works on the harmonics. So anyway, it plays pretty good. It's amazing how much more advanced a lot of these antennas and things are getting today.
Well, as far as I know, there's 4 different ones. There's a mini, there's a regular one, there's the modified G5RB, which is a set of 6 CKW, and there's a long one. The long one goes all the way up to 160, but you have to tune every single band. Nothing comes out, flat. What I liked about, and I talk mostly on 40 at night, what I liked about the set of 6, that on the 40, I had a flat SW. I think at the edges I might have been like 1.2, and no tuners, straight in bypass.
What kind of a balun are they using? Are they using any kind of loaded traps or something on the antenna to wire?
Nope, no balun necessary. Just ladder line over to the 2-side wires. It's just the size of the ladder line and the size of the wires that make it perfect on 40.
Hey, Roger. Very interesting. How long is that antenna overall?
I think it's 52 feet on each side and 39 feet of, it's either 48 or 52 on each side, and it's 39.5 feet of ladder line.
And is that 450 ladder line or 300 or how many ohm?
No, 450 ladder line.
Okay. I have something similar over here. I got 450 ohm open window line. They call it ladder line, but anyway. So my piece of 450 is over like 70 foot long. My antenna is 440 feet up there like a bow tie. I got a full wave down on 75 meter, goes all the way to 80 meter. And it's pretty much around about 3,700. And then I use the tuner on the rest of the band down on 75 meter. Or up here, and right underneath it, I have another 200 feet. The top one is 240 feet long, full wave on 75 through 80. And the second one underneath is on 202 feet. And they're both at the same feed point at the apex. And 60 foot high at the center, and about 40 feet the ends are off the ground. I got a 4-to-1 balun. That tunes up really good. I could double it. But it's a weird configuration or concoction I put together, but it works good. I hear people that a lot of people don't hear. Sometimes it's annoying because I pick up some noise, atmospheric, and beside hearing people that others can't hear, a lot of times I'm getting noise rush that they don't quite hear. They know they're out there, they could kind of hear it. But me, I'm getting they might get me like there's like day and night difference,
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Kilo 4, Quebec Victor Sierra 10 watts. Let me turn it up.
I heard you. I hear it. Yep, I heard you. 10 watts. Perfect. You said 10 watts. Where are you?
That's 2 watts. Port St. Lucie, Florida. Can you hear me on 2 watts?
St. Lucie on 2 watts. Yes, I do.
Wow, that's crazy. It's me, Sal Darrell. 2 watts.
2 watts. Hey, 2 watts out here. Hey, hello. How you doing, Darrell? Yeah, I heard you clean and clear. The band's not that noisy, but if it had some noise, I'd be like, bye-bye. Yeah, I hear. Sometimes I hear people that I probably don't want to respond to because they're in the weeds and the rest of the crew don't hear them, and then they get a little frustrated. I mean, what are you talking? I can't hear him. Here goes talking to something. No, he's talking to somebody. I hear the guy barely, but he is talking to somebody. And I say, okay, well, let me cut it short with you because these guys are getting a little impatient, But I love it. because I know that my receiver is working good. That's what's important too. And of course, it gives the guy on 2 watts or 5 watts, whatever QRP stations, a thrill that they could actually get your attention on just a few measly little watts.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You've got the amplifier on now, obviously.
Oh, you're 15 over, Daryl. Yeah, doing a good job, man. Audio is loud and proud. How's this audio here? And the signal okay?
Wow, very good. Crystal clear. Sounds great. The other gentleman down in Key West there, I can't believe he was hearing me on 2 watts also. Oh, very good, very good. Yeah, I talked to Vaughn and Julie about 45 minutes, an hour ago or something there for POTA.
Well, you know why? They had a strain with a strain and pain to pull you out of there, and then he said, "And you mean you had power?" They don't understand. Well, they probably do. No, he's trying to get your attention. And the thing is, you ought to be happy because you could show off your antenna. I got one hell of a good piece of wire up there, or whatever antenna you may be using, to actually pull somebody out of the weeds like that, But yeah, it's a full wave down there, down on 75 through 80. Yeah, at 12's 240 feet. Each leg is 120. It depends where you want to talk down there. You want to make it a little bit longer or shorter. The shorter you make it, it goes up in frequency, as you know, and the longer you make it, goes down. And I don't need the CW area down there in 80. So yeah, it's made out of coax. It's not a wire. It's a wire material. It's RGAX mini coax, and that's what's up there. So it's kind of a little bit on the heavy side. I got 3 pulleys, my 2 the actual towers, the 2 side towers, going east and west. They're a little over 40-foot towers, and I got mask pipes up on both of them, 10-foot mask pipe. So I guess my ends are all, like I said, about 38 feet off the ground. And they're 150 foot away from the center tower, the big tower. So the 2 other towers are my tie-off towers for the ends. And that's what we're doing here.
Gentlemen, I'm going to say goodnight. I got to get ready over here and watch a little food to kneel down and get up to make some donuts tomorrow. So it's been a pleasure from this end, guys. You guys are nice ones. And I hope to catch you down the log again. And Sal, yeah, try that antenna if you can. You won't be disappointed. I've made it all over. I was talking to Australia on a constant basis with that antenna, with just 100 watts from New Jersey on a pine tree about 65 feet off the ground. 73 sides, good night, God bless, and to SSB. Take care.
Okay, Tony. Take care. God bless you, brother. W4 Sugar Alpha Lima. Ciao.
Okay, Tony, Darrell here, Delta Alpha Romeo, Echo Lima, Kilo 4, Quebec Victor Sierra. Thank you, take care, get yourself some rest in 73.
So, how you been doing? Darrell.
Doing okay. We were going to go up to the Melbourne Hamfest, but I guess it's pretty dead. A couple guys went up Friday, and they sent some pictures, so we ended up not driving all the way up there.
That was pretty good. The building was packed inside because of the threats of rain. Me and Donna were there, or Donna and I. We were there, and we did good. I bought a couple of things. I didn't set up tables. I bought a Shure mic. I bought the Super Shure 55 microphone. I'm using it now. I took my PR40 out of 32, 32, Roger.
Maybe imagining, what was that, 3-2?
You got it.
Yeah, that's good, Warren. You got it. All right, I have you.
Roger. Yeah, I haven't been to...
To get rid of the red meat, man, you know, I did away with it, man, quite some time now.
Invitó a mirar los rostros de los muchos que se ven arrastrados por la ferocidad irracional de quienes planean sin piedad la muerte y la destrucción en las numerosas guerras que devastan nuestro planeta y escuchar su grito.
No pain. But it's capable of doing
I got something like that. Don't use it. I got to try to sell it. So ICOM, 500 watts. It'll do 800, but it's 500 cruising. I can't remember the name of it. Auto tuner, all of that there. Amplifier, auto tuner, power supply. Golly, I have to go and look.
Well, that's probably not important, Daryl. But this amp will do probably at least 2,500. I wouldn't do. It's so funny to get an S unit 6 dB going from an 8 to a 9. You got to double your power. If you're doing 1,500 watts, you got to do 3,000 watts to go from an 8 to a 9. That's ridiculous. You put all that strain and pain on all the components in the amplifier, your feed line, everything, and risk complications there with fine time. Maybe some people think the feds are a paper tiger, that is. But they're out there. But I don't abuse my car. I got a little caddy coupe. My odometer reads 160 miles an hour. Do you think I drive at 160? Look, if I go over 75 or 80 when I'm on the open highways, and that's about what I do, about 80 in a 70 zone. Jack it up to about 80. You start getting up 90 and 100. I mean, you're just, you got to be in a serious hurry, Roger.
Yeah. Just because it says it goes that fast, that don't mean you got to make it go that fast.
Exactly. Same with an amplifier or anything else. I know a lot of people like to nip your neck, screech and stuff. That's my bone radar. I move it around sometime, and I didn't realize it was something. What the hell is that noise? Yeah. It sounds like Godzilla, some dragon or something,
Yeah, I forget what the hell that damn amplifier's called. But it's 500. I had it on AM, just locally around here. I was driving it with, I think 25 watts, and it was doing like 325 or something like that there on a 25 watt drive. It's a nice old ICOM, the auto tuner. It's got all the cables, you plug it in. So it's older, but it worked great.
Well, with this amp, 40 watts gives me
to get what the hell that damn amplifier's called. But it's 500. I had it on AM, just to get what the hell that damn amplifier's called. 6 and get what the hell that damn amplifier's called. But it's 500. I had it on AM, just locally around here. I was driving it with, I think 25 watts.
And watts don't discriminate, Daryl. If you got a Heath kit, a Yaesu, or whatever amp you would have, well, power is power.
Oh yeah, well this is my original amp here, AL80B. I've never even used the 1306. I got it off a guy, maybe you'll know him, Carl Herrera. I don't have his call off my head, but yeah, I got it off of him. I guess MFJ chased him around for a while with it. He moved this, that, the other thing, and I don't know. He ended up with the amp, and I got it for I think it was $2,700. Brand new in the box, basically. So I've never even hooked it up. So I don't know if it works. Knock on wood, he's always been fair and honest to me over the years. But yeah, I got to get 220 hooked up here for my splitter or something from my dryer. But yeah, this is just the AL80B 50 watt.
Hold on, Daryl. Hold on. Yaesu or whatever amp you would have,
No worries. Yeah, so the ham fest was all right then.
Yeah, I think Don and I we thought it was good. The building was packed inside because of the threats of rain, and it didn't rain like continuously. There was a little threats of some shower and some drizzle, then it would dry up and the sun would come out. It was one of them days. The people in the parking lot, they had some puddles there, but vendors, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm trying to figure out how many vendors they had outside. Give me a second here. Probably 30, close to 30 of them on the outside, which wasn't too bad. And inside, man, it was pretty packed inside. So it wasn't a washout. It rained like hell, though. When we were going down there, we were in Melbourne, and it was like 6 inches, 6 in some places, 8 inches of rain fall. Rainfall dropped accumulated about 6 to 8 inches. I mean, yeah, that was. We spent the night in a motel because I went down there purposely to get this Alpha. A guy John. I bought from him before he bought from me. So he texted me, showed me pictures, videos. Are you interested in the sample? I'll give you a great deal on it. And I looked at it and said, ooh, what am I going to do with it? I got, 5 now Alphas. Oh, no, I got 6. So Donna says, I think I call her my enabler. I said, no, babe, that's a great deal and everything, but we got enough. No, buy it. Really? You want to spend it? But I got 5 of them now. I said, you never had an auto tune Alpha, have you? Which she knew I didn't. No. Well, now's your chance to get one, so now you can know how they work, if they're, made out to be what they're supposed to. Auto tune, amplifier, yeah. And so I bought it. So now I call her my enabler. Funny.
Yeah, it's like the old Elecrafts or something, yeah. Yeah, that's what mine is, my ICOM. It's the same thing, but a lot of plug-in cables from one to the other, blah, blah, blah. There you go. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, yeah, well, as long as you got a fair deal on it.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's all good. And plus, I got a 5K PalStar tuner. Bought it from another guy about a month or so ago. Went down to Tampa and picked it up from just like my other one, black face, black and white. This one was like a gray with the the white writing. Same, everything was the same. I said, okay, it's not black. It looks like it was faded like a gray. Yeah, that's all the new ones. They're making them that way. But not with this Alpha 87. It's not new. But it's got a gray face just like the PalStar tuner. So they're sitting next to each other, and I'm looking at them. They're about 8 feet away from me because I got one bench here. And I was telling Donna, the only thing I didn't care about the tuner, it works great, and it's a well-rated, a high-rated tuner. That gray face. Now the amp matches it. Now they're like complementary to each other, so it doesn't look so bad. Funny, ain't it? I would think of something like that.
Roger that. Yeah. Well, hey, it sounds good. It's working good.
Yeah, too bad you didn't go, Darryl. Love to shake your hand, man.
Yeah, Sal, yeah. Like I said, Paul was going to go, but I guess he said we had a friend that went Friday, John, K4, LJJ, I can't remember this other one. Crap. But anyways, he sent us some pictures, and Paul called me. I said, yeah, I'll see you in the morning. He said, I'm not going to go. There's nobody there. I guess there's no major radio vendors there or something. Paul wanted to see if he could get a little 2-meter 440 combo radio or something, but I don't know. The pictures that we got, it was pretty empty. Of course, it was Friday, a lot of empty tables, but I guess maybe Saturday more people showed up.
This guy, John, that you know that went to the Ham Fest. Where's he out of? Where's he live? Do you know the QTH? Because the person I bought this from, John, I can't think of the other guy's name. Oh boy. Oh, Gary. His partner was Gary and John. They work a lot of the Ham Fest tailgates and beside Melbourne, Hamcation. Because I bought a 99 outfit from them last year at Dayton. Not Dayton, I'm sorry, Hamcation.
Yeah, it's probably not the same guy. This guy's down in Stewart, Palm City area. So, yeah, I don't think it would be him.
Okay.
But, Friday was dead, but, Saturday there's always more people that are able to go, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. And toward the end of those Ham Fests, there's always the gleaners that come out, looking for the leftover stuff. Knowing like a lot of the vendors don't want to take it back home, pack it back up, and so you get a better deal at the end of the day,
Yeah, generally that happens, yeah.
I haven't heard Paul in the last few days. Is he okay?
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit, but not too much there. He's probably down there doing the net there, the Ole Miss.
Yeah. What frequency is it? Down on 180? Somewhere down around there?
I think they were down on 184.
$7.184?
Yes, I believe that's it.
Okay.
We're thereabouts because they move around a little.
Yeah, give or take, yeah. Yeah, he's got a nice station. I know he's got his house up for sale. I asked him, did you get any bites, any nibbles? No, not yet. It's a beautiful place down there.
Yeah, the house is too big for him. Somebody tuning up, or are they trying to do Morse code?
Nah, there's somebody way out there tuning up. My signal holding up down there, Daryl?
I'm sorry, Sal, what was that?
Is my signal holding up pretty good down your way?
Yeah, I got you 10 over plus there.
Yeah, that's about what you're doing. Maybe the band's starting to go long.
Yeah. All right, Sal, I don't think I'm going to stay on here. I've been running all day. I'm going to do like our friend Tony in Key West there. I think maybe watch Boob Tube or, I don't know, can't watch the fake news, so I'll see if I can watch something there for a few minutes and relax. I know Andy Griffin's probably on there at some point. Oh, I think he's passed and done. Hogan's Heroes or something, but all right, Sal. Yeah, we'll have to catch up, brother. Love to lay eyes on you and get your handshake there. I have seen your picture on the old Facebook thing there.
Hey, Roger. Okay, Daryl. It's always a pleasure, man. I'll catch you later. I think I'm going to take a break too. I'll watch a little of the tube and Donald fill me in on whatever news that she picked up or whatever other insanity that took place somewhere. Well, today was Charlie Kurt's birthday. It was nice. We didn't watch it. We got little bits and pieces. That was it. The man was a good, solid man. His family, man, it was a terrible thing that happened to him. So, and to the family, of course, they suffered a loss of their dad and her husband. And the man was a good man. He was a man of God, promoting that to the newcomers in the universities and whatnot. Did a super job. Daryl, take care, my brother. We'll catch you later. 7 trees and God bless. W4 Sugar Alpha Lima.
Yeah, Sal, I'm right there with you. He used to be on TBN there. He just got his show on there. I used to try to watch him every chance I could there for the couple months he had it on there after Huckabee went over there to be ambassador over there. But, yeah, crying shame. Thank God we got Trump, man. Man, that guy got some he got some pull or what, some clout in the world or what?
Well, I'll tell you what Trump has, Daryl. He has God on his side. If God is on your side, anyone else better step aside because they're going down. And that's how it is. And that's I believe Charlie Kirk, he's a prophet. I mean, look at the crowds, the masses of people worldwide. Now, I always liked the guy. I knew he was good. I never knew how good he was. With all these clips they've been shown, where he's been going, how he's been preaching to these people. Doesn't have no college degree. He was blowing people away with these colleges, so-called college degrees. He was asking them questions. They had no freaking clue. He would tell them not just the answer, but the history of what was said and why it was said. And they were like just stunned and dumbfounded. Guy was freaking amazing. Yeah. And of course, you know, he had a preacher that worked with him, several of them. One maybe in particular. And I know one was a Baptist preacher. But it was God, the Holy Spirit, that guided that man over.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, he told people with truths and, you know, common sense and all of it came from the scripture. So, yeah, there's people out there cherry picking him. Oh, he's a racist, blah, blah, blah. No, don't cherry pick one sentence, you know, put it all together. So, yeah, you know, there were some things when he was younger, he was a little rough around the edges. You know, crap, he was only 31. So, yeah, when he started off, was he 18 or something? So, yeah, he's a little rough around the edges. But, yeah, I'm with you, man. Definitely, I said he was a martyr within hours of him being assassinated before anybody else. I told him he's a martyr for our faith, our country, and everything else. So, amen. But yeah, you know, we're in a sad time. But hopefully, you know, we can right the ship. I know Trump's got his foot in the EU, the United Kingdom, and all them idiots over there. He's got his foot halfway up their butt. Tell them to wake up, get your Muslims out of your government, or you're not going to have a government or a country.
Yeah. Well, he's doing good. I mean, he's a diamond in the rough. Some things he says, oh my God, I can't stand it. But overall, he's tremendous. Nobody's going to be 100% down the road. It's just not going to happen. There's going to be people that say things that offend you, or you'll take exception to it. But we're all that way. But overall, he's a man. I mean, I give him credit. It's funny, too. I got to say this before I let you loose. We donated some money, this and that, to him every now and then during the campaign, blah, blah, blah. I thought, you know, he'd throw 50, 100 once in a while, sometime a couple of 20 Donna would give, and I would give. Oh, my God, our phone started blowing up, all the people that looked for donations, you know, and the Republican Party, blah, 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 blah. I mean, even J.D. Vance, and I mean, everybody, but it was all good. So we just stopped every time I see my phone, beep, beep, beep. And potential scammers. delete. Anyway, when I bought this amp, I got all the paperwork with it from this guy, John. The original box and this and that. This guy that owned this amp must have been, really wealthy guy. I thought, we were giving him, pretty, paired with this guy, it was like nickels and dimes, our donations. And Donna was reading on the way home. She said, listen to this. To the Republican Party, to Donald Trump, He said, $500. Whoa, they're good. He gave him that. Wait, that's not all. Here's one for $700. Right. Another one, $1,000. Well, who's this guy? Is his call available? Is he a silent queue? She went on, and anyway, I didn't get all of it. By the time, she got done just reading the paper because she had to pay attention with the GPS as I'm coming home now. He gave like almost $11,000 in donations when Trump was running. Wow. So, to me, that's a lot of money to give to anybody, because, you like him or love him. The guy was good, man. He was generous, and boy, he wanted to get that Trump in that office over.
Yeah. Well, thank goodness for him. $11,000. That's about what I live on in a year, man. So, but anyway, yeah. Hey, I think he's doing a hell of a job. Like you say, you're the only president you hear talk about God, prayer. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know what I mean? You don't hear any other presidents. Biden, none of them. Man, I'm telling you, the world, the Arab Emirates, they were calling him. They want to all be there and get involved. Of course, Trump there went with a plan. We'll have peace and we'll all make money together. We'll share our stuff and we'll all, and have peace. You know what I mean? So he kind of went there with a game plan. It wasn't a shot in the dark. So he's got some smart people, obviously. But man, the first one with the Abraham Accords. Nobody had made Jerusalem the capital of Israel. You know what I mean? Endorsed it. You know what I mean? Nobody had the nuts to do any of that.
The Abraham Accord, yeah. Yeah, I know Trump did that. Other presidents, they talked about it. They wondered about it. Trump didn't just talk and wonder about it. He did it. That's the thing. That's why I hate him so much. Did you hear what Biden said? Yeah, when he just got done the plan that he with this powwow, this peace thing. Biden said, that was my plan. He stole my plan, I don't even think Biden had an idea or a clue what the hell was going on, him or his so-called regime or party. That's so funny. Trump stole his plan. Well, and eating an ice cream cone and telling the reporters how much you like the butter pecan ice cream cone than the plain old vanilla. That was on TV.
Yeah, they ask him the soft questions, yeah. Well, we all know Obama was sitting across the street from the White House on the couch running the show.
Of course. He moved right in. He said he had to keep an eye on Joe. That's funny. He said, if you want to rely on anything to get effed up, and he used the word F-bomb, you could call on Joe.
November 4 MSI. November 4 Mike Sierra India. Okay, you're doing 5-9 in Tampa, Florida, copy? Okay, Tony, Key West, I'm in Tampa. You're doing 59 in Tampa, Florida, loud and clear, copy?
We got a pretty good frequency built. There's one in particular. There's a few of them. I don't even allow the Democrat in my house. I don't know now, Mark. That's kind of saying biting off quite a bit there. No. He says, everything's okay. Well, you just normal chit chat. But if they talk about anything, any substance.
I juiced it up today, and I got about 1250 out of it. But then I put back my Mercury. With your what? I put back my Mercury after that.
They filed a divorce, certificates of divorce over there because of their political views to Trump, and the husband's either the Democrat or the Republican, vice versa. And they bicker and bitch and moan about it, this and that. They end up filing for a divorce.
Most of the men just succumb to the wife's will. I've seen it, veterans. Oh, we hate Trump, this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, well, why? I mean, I can tell you why, because your wife hates him. So do you, you know. I mean, can't give me an honest reason. They just, because we hate him. Oh, okay, he was this and that when he was a real estate agent in New York. Well, you know, a lot of people are, every politician, and they're rooting for crooked Joe and Hillary and stuff like that. I scratch my head and say, you must be sitting on your brains.
They don't have a mind of their own. Hey, Adam, listen to Eve when she took a bite of the apple. Supposing story in the good book. I mean, he cleaves to his wife to the point where it causes all this everlasting death and destruction that we have today in the system of things. She listened to his wife, too. They weren't just disobedient to the Lord. He told them, don't touch it, don't even look at it. They did more than that. They stole it from the Lord, and then they lied about it too. They tried to blame it on each other or the devil. The serpent made us do it. That's what Eve said. And he said to God, the woman you gave me made me do it. So they were passing the buck, the blame on each other, right down to the serpent. She said he made her do it. But yeah, but they didn't just be disobedient, but they lied and they stole. They were told not to touch it, not to have anything to do with it. They didn't just look at it and desire it, but they ate it. They stole that particular apple or fruit, whatever it was, and they ate it too. Well, they stole from the Lord, they lied to him, and they were disobedient. More than just being disobedient.
I heard a call in there, and then they immediately realized they were naked. Yeah. What can you do? What can you do, right? And as far as Jill Biden, she should have went to jail for abusing that poor old man. They should have never let them do what they did, and she was all for it. So that guy, he couldn't count to 10. All right, we got a station out there. I'll take a standby.
Okay, Daryl, you could probably pick him up. I'll say hello to him. And, yep. Joe had no clue. Go ahead, station W4, sure, Alpha Lima, go ahead.
Roger, November 4, Whiskey Juliet, Lima here. Both you guys' stations sound great. I got both of you guys 20 over 9. I don't know where you are. I was just curious about your CPH.
Okay, I'm north of Tampa, 50 miles. Here in a city called Inverness, here in Citrus County, Florida, 20 miles in from the Gulf of America. Roger.
Roger that. Yeah, I'm up here. If you ever watch Sandy Griffith, I'm up here in that mountain island in North Carolina. And, you know, the audio on both you guys is good and clear. I think I got your call, W4, figure out the room. I didn't get that station call, but anyway, enjoy listening to you guys' conversation. You're both good right on it. And your radios are sounding great. Signals are strong. And you guys keep it up. And 4WJL.
And 4WJL. I didn't get your name, but thank you very much for the compliment. Appreciate it, the good words. The other station is Daryl. He's another Florida station. You're doing a super job from the Carolinas, North Carolina. You sure are. And, hey, we'll talk to you again. I'm going to take a break. I've been motor mouthing here for a few hours already. And Daryl will pick it up there with you. And you guys, chit-chat a little bit. Take care, 73s. God bless you. W4SAO, and God bless America. Ciao.
Okay, the call here is Kilo 4, Quebec Victor Sierra, and the name is Daryl, Delta Alpha Romeo Echo, Lima. Yeah, one of my favorite shows, Andy Griffith and Mount Pilot. Very good. Boy, you're doing a good job over here in Port St. Lucie, Florida. I am on the East Coast, 50 miles north of West Palm Beach, and Sal is north of Tampa on the West Coast.
Yeah, roger that. I come to Florida every year and come to vacation. and I'm a vendor, and I'm set up there at the Hamfest, and then we go over to Webster on Monday and go to the flea market, and we spend about a week in Florida while we're down there. You know, I guess that's why they call it Hamcation there. Name here is Van Victor Alpha November, and like I say, I'm just a little bit, about 15 miles north of Winston-Salem, up here between a little town called King and Mount Pilot. It's actually a place called Pilot Mountain, but they called it Mount Pilot in the TV show. I'm actually about 20 miles from Mayberry. Can you believe that? Mount Airy is the name of the town. That's where Andy Griffith was born. And they called it Mayberry on the show, but it's actually Mount Airy, North Carolina. Over.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I have heard that. Very good. Yeah. I'd like to go up there. I went through North Carolina last year, but up there outside of Sanford. I know it's a little ways. The wife's son, he's in Fort Bragg. He's a jumper, EOS, explosive ordnance disposal. So, yeah, I've been through there, but not as much as I'd like, that's for sure.
Yeah, Roger. I'm blessed here to have mountains on one side, and ocean on the other, and I can easily access. I can go up on the Blue Ridge Parkway about an hour and a half from there. A friend of mine has 7 acres and a cabin right up on the Continental Divide on top of the parkway. And then I'm about 3.5 hours from the center of the universe, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So I've got access to a little bit of all of it, and that makes it definitely enjoyable up here. I like coming to Florida too, though. You know, love that down in that area. Got a friend of mine also lives up on the Suwannee River. We go by to him and take his pontoon boat out on the river. So a lot of stuff to do down there in Florida. Over.
Okay, very good. Yes. Right now we've had a lot of rain. I tried to go fishing the other day in the Indian River Lagoon. It's like 3 feet higher than it should be. The water was terrible, but yeah. I got a couple of nice days. Not too much humidity the last couple days, but it's coming back.
Yeah, same here. It's been close to 80. We had a cool spell where it was upper 60s, low 70s for about 2 weeks. And now, I think today was up around, it's beautiful. I mean, low humidity, 79, 80 degrees, blue sky. And so, you know, it's definitely beautiful here. At that time of year, though, you can definitely feel fall in the air. We have a fair here, second largest fair in the state. The state fair is number 1, and the other fair here is the number 2 fair in the state. We just did a 10-day run here at the fair, and it was beautiful.
Oh, very good. Yeah, you know, we'll get some cool weather somewhere around December, I guess.
Maybe. I know we come down there for Hamcation in February. The first weekend in February, and I'm sorry, that's not the second weekend in February. And, I mean, it's perfect to me. We're down there and it's like 77, low humidity, you know, just beautiful weather, you know. I don't much care. I've been in Florida in the summertime, and man, it's too hot and humid for me in the summertime.
Yeah, my brother come down for about a year. He moved back to Massachusetts, Western Mass. So, yeah, no, I'm with it. I don't know how I still do it. I've been here over 33 years, and I hate it every day when it's so humid.
Yeah, roger that. Well, good talking to you, Daryl. I won't keep you. I just heard you guys. I've been sitting here working on the computer a little bit. Flipped on 40 meters and started scanning that through and just kind of listening to you guys a little bit, and I think I'm on the same page, you know, in life with you guys and what's going on, and you nailed it on the head, man. I mean, Trump put, you know, the capital of Israel back in Jerusalem, and a bunch of other presidents could have done that, but they didn't do it, and Trump did it, and that's one of the biggest things he ever did, and then today, or yesterday, I guess I should say, or the hostage release, that's huge, obviously. So anyway, I know a lot of people can't stand the guy, but hey, this is what we voted for. At least it's what I voted for. Over.
Oh, absolutely. I don't like everything he says. Sometimes he just, you know, he sounds like a dum-dum. Even you know, when he was in Israel, I watched it live there the other morning. Monday morning, but he casually throws in, about bombing Iran, with, we had 200 planes in the air, these F-35s, Raptors, but then he throws in, he says, we got weapons that nobody knows nothing about. He says, and I hope we never have to use them. But he's basically saying, we will.
Well, the thing about, and I agree with you, I'm saying I don't agree with everything the man does. He's wrong back, there's no doubt about it. But, we really need somebody to be able to combat all the evil and the liberalism that's going on. I mean, we need to, Trump, he craves a fight, and he's not going to back down. We really needed someone like that. And like I say, I don't agree with everything he does, but he's at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, as far as the illegals and all that, hey, you can't, two illegals come here and have a baby in the United States, now they want to be citizens, anchor babies. No, you're here illegally to start with. So, yeah, I'm with get them out, do it the right way like it's always been. I'm all for it. A lot of good people there that have worked their way into the country, not hop the fence, rode in, and all these other ways. So, yeah, we got all these, and people attacking federal agents for doing their jobs. No, they should all be arrested as domestic terrorists.
Yeah, we live in some evil times, brother. The evil, crazy times. You can't speak. I've always said this for quite a few years now. You can't speak sense to nonsense. You can't speak logic to illogic. It's hard to have a conversation with somebody if they don't know what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do. You got to.
Do you have another preferred name? Over.
Can you repeat that, please? You kind of faded out on me.
Do you prefer David or do you prefer Dave? What is your preferred name? Over.
Either David or Fig.
EQ Poda.
Whiskey 4, Mike Alpha Charlie.
Whiskey 4, Mike Alpha Charlie, you are a 5-9 in a Park 2205 QSL.
QSL, you're a 5-9 here in West Central Florida. I did not catch the whole call sign. I got Kilo Nancy 4 and I couldn't find my pen.
Gotcha. Well, we have a question for you from the crew here camping. What's a dessert you cannot turn down? And then I'll give you the rest of my call.
What can you not turn down?
Roger, what dessert can you not turn down? QSL?
RF power.
Come again. What was it?
What I cannot turn down is RF power.
I got you, yeah. Well, we're running, I think, 50 watts here from a NFED in the middle of Victoria Bryant State Park camping. So I don't have the RF power. What are you running?
Tonight I'm playing with the Halicrafters HT32B and an SX115 receiver. And I just got this HT33 amplifier working again, and I'm sitting here monitoring the temperatures as I talk, and it's putting out right at 600 watts, and everything looks like it might stay together this time.
That's good to hear. Great to hear. Yours coming in here real loud, sounding nice and clear. It's like everyone here around the campfire just sitting here talking. So, dessert that you cannot turn down. Not RF power. Come back, please.
Got to be a pecan pie.
Oh, that's a crowd pleaser down here in Georgia, Golf Alpha. Everyone's clapping for that. Pecan pie. Good answer. So, hey, this is Kilo November 4, Foxtrot Yankee, Zulu FYZ, QSL.
Very good. FYZ. Got you down there now. Yeah, I hadn't been playing hunting any parks here the last few weeks. I've been sitting here working on these old tube gears, and I got to say thank you for everybody that's out there working those parks. What y'all do. I want to get into it, but I keep getting sidetracked on other projects around here. I got me an 897 sitting out there in the garage you don't use anymore. I did order me a laptop. I've got a tripod to stand an antenna on. I just haven't made up my mind on which antenna I want to get, so I want to get out there and work some parks myself, but I appreciate y'all doing what you do.
Yeah, well, I like setting up when I'm out and about, and I just got a end-fed half-wave, 10-40, the kit that I built. I'm trying to remember, it's like the Coffee and Ham YouTube. They have a bunch of kits. But yeah, I put together this end-fed half-wave, runs great. I was doing it all day today, all day Sunday, and now at night here on 40, and having a great time and not having to tune up or change antennas. So you might look into those.
All right. Yep, that's an easy one too. All right. Well, keep at it and enjoy your night out there around the campfire. Hope everybody's having a great time. What part of Georgia are you in?
Right now we're in the northeast. It's Victoria Bright. It's close to the South Carolina border. Northeast Georgia.
Okay. Yep. I hadn't played a whole lot up there. I took the Jeep up there to a place called Helen. There was forget the name of the park. We went up there and drove around, but some neat hilly areas that were in there.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Up near Helen, there's Trey Mountain, and then there's a couple different river crossings. I forget what it's called, but yeah, going up there with some 4x4s, good time. Always a good time.
Beasley Knob, that's the name of the place we wound up. Beasley Knob. And yeah, had a good time up there. And anyway, all right, I'll let you carry on and get some fresh calls in there again in your logbook. Appreciate you being out there, and we'll keep an ear out for you. Catch you again. 73 from W4KWS.
73, thanks for talking to me. This is Kilo November 4, Foxtrot Yankee Zulu. Call CQ from Park 2205, POTA. Listen. India, please come back.
India.
Whiskey Delta 5 Echo Echo India. You are a 5-9 into Park 2.
Yeah, I'm talking like an immigrant, which I am, by the way. And we were hoping that, you know.
I don't keep a log here much. I 3.5 by 5 index cards. I don't have internet in here, so when you break in, unless you come in, you know, frequently, I know your names. Just, you know, kind of help me out with that. I don't want to be embarrassed. Sometimes, you know, we get about 100 new people coming in to the net maybe in the course of a month, and it's like over 1,000 a year. I just can't remember everybody from months ago. So forgive me for that. If I had a net logger thing here or whatever, one of those things, I could find you out and say hello to you and appear real smart. But you'll hear some interesting stuff here at times, and other times you'll just hear good friendship. AI5 Mike Zulu. I'm going to get it into him. Thanks for stopping in again. AI5 Mike Zulu, how you doing, Don?
I'm doing good, Mal, and I hope you are in the net. It was a beautiful day here in Louisiana. It's been dry. We've had no rain. It's supposed to rain this weekend, hopefully. But all is good. And yourself?
Yeah, we're doing good. The wife had surgery on her hand.
November 4, Papa Charlie.
Oh, yeah, you betcha there. M4 PBC, KE8INO, Portable, Kansas. I got your 5959, over.
QSL is a 5-9, not going to be quiet as nice. Guys, you're a 5-5, QSL?
Hey, I got the 5-5. Thanks a lot for the call. Appreciate it.
Thank you for being there. 7-3s to you. Have a wonderful evening. We'll break with you, and this November 4, Papa Charlie. Back to net. One great call.
Whiskey Red Jeanette, Whiskey 7 Hotel Papa Paul, it's your turn.
India 8, Hotel Romeo Delta, QRZ.
Estamos con poca potencia, manito.
Right-handed or left-handed?
He's right-handed, so at least he's got that going for him.
Was that you, John? Go ahead.
It wasn't real heavy. Right there around that number, 58, 59. But it warmed up below 60. It took a little while to get in there, and then by about 11 o'clock, he started.
That's an odd bird there. It says it's a 500, an amateur 500 amp. It's got all kinds of knobs. And it's 2 driving 4. Sweep. About 3 watts, it'll do 400 watts. So, but it's got the band switch. It's
Next 3 days at least will be like that, and I don't know what the change will be after that. I haven't really paid attention that much.
Well, we haven't gotten any rain in probably a week now, so it's supposed to be something.
We're looking at 120-foot vertical.
We got about 3/4 of a hit. Looks like somebody just...
It's not exactly the amount of pressure I wanted. I wanted a little bit higher, but he did it, and I said,
Saturday and Sunday.
Well, I'm making you out, but you're right at the noise level. I'm just getting parts of it. Yeah. You have any more power you can turn on?
You don't want your forward face to try it again. I think I can hear you. Hey, Paul, you notice I get quiet when other people start talking politics and stuff, man. I kind of ease on back.
Oh, man, I love it, man. It's sad that I'm that way, but sometimes I like to eat that stuff up.
I'm a good night deuce, baby.
Oh, yeah, man. They'll be, them politicians will be eating on that one for a
Your bed will be so much happier. It'll be like, wow, you're 5 pounds lighter, brother.
Oh, yeah. More better. More better. It's a dirty job, but someone had to do it. So what is happening in the sprawling metropolis of Orlando?
Fighting down the tooth and nail. The 80% that are there are living in it, and their kids are getting murdered, and their kids are turning to that bad side and everything else. Those parents and most of the people.
That is not good. What's the status on the blood clot? Is it starting to break up?
I don't know. I timed myself out, but they gave me blood clot stuff. I went to my cardiology today.
Oh, man. Yeah, I hope you can resolve that sucker, man. You need to get rid of that. That's no good.
Like that, so that's the way I went. And anyway, that's when I'm listening to you on. It works quite well.
Heck, I hope it comes here
I would have said, yeah, my chest.
This is November 4, Papa Charlie. My name is Al. I'm in Panhandle, Florida, and I have you a 5-5 QSL.
The high cut is just
back in the top, mate, that you make that contact or whatever else you might need from us. But we're here to serve, and that's just the way we work on the West Coast. We're going to break with Ron, Whiskey 9, Tango India, member number 18748, and out of, I think he said southwest part of Indiana. I am Kilo India 5, Tango Papa Foxtrot, going to look for one more check-in before we change controls. Anyone, anywhere, give me a call. We'll get you on the log. Whiskey 4 Kilo, Whiskey Sierra. Roger. I wish I was looking up at the meter there, because you're coming in. You're booming over here to Southeast Texas, coming straight across the water, too. So, hey, I'm sure that is helping a lot. Come back, I'll give you a signal report. Gotcha, Tony. Got you on the log here, number 17 here, and I had you almost banging 20 over. So that 900 watts is cooking with gas, as we call it over here. All right. Without any calls or anything else that we can do for you, hang out with us. If you hear someone, holler, recheck. We'll get you right back in the top of that good signal. I think everyone all the way out to the West Coast ought to be able to hear you, because that is a excellent fine signal with that antenna you have down in Key West. We're going to break with Tony, Whiskey 4, Kilo, Whiskey Sierra, down in Key West, Florida. I am Kilo India 5, Tango Papa Foxtrot, and we are going to change controls over to Victor Alpha 7, Juliet Sierra Foxtrot. That's Jim working remotely in Beaufort, Georgia. Jim, take her away.
Okay, Vicky, thank you very much. Clear with Kilo India 5, Tango Papa Foxtrot. Before Tony gets away, Whiskey 4, Kilo Whiskey Sierra. Tony, 5 and 9 to the remote I'm using in Georgia. Over. Okay, my call is Victor Alpha 7, Juliet Sierra Foxtrot, stroke Whiskey 4. And I am remote via Georgia station, November 4, Golf Yankee November. And that's in Beaufort. I am physically sitting in West Vancouver, British Columbia. My name is Jim. Over. No, it's a K4. It's a K4 system using a KPA 1500 with a 40-meter loop antenna. Over. Okay, thank you very much, Tony. Appreciate you being there. Any other check-ins for the 40-meter West Coast session of the YL system? This is Victor Alpha 7, Juliet Sierra Foxtrot, the stroke Whiskey 4. Listening for your call.
You see on the bar, there's
it's a leaf spring.
Check-ins, relay or recheck for the 40-meter West Coast session of the YL system. You do not have to be a member to participate with us. All general class license and above are welcome to join us. Give us your call. We'll get you on the line.
Kilo Quebec 4, Echo Sierra Alpha, Bob, Kentucky.
Is that a Roger?
Yeah, I got you a 5-9 here in Kentucky. 73. Kilo 4, Kilo Whiskey Whiskey, John. Got you 5-8 at US 2303.
Yaesu.
ICOM's new radio is coming out. It's the 7300 MK3, whatever, too. It's doesn't have
ylsystem.org. ylsystem.org. It'll tell you all about the system. And if you hear anyone you want to contact, just holler recheck with your call sign. We'll get you back in. Over.
No, PSP rotator controls the stepper.
So I had it running on this computer because the stepper box is connected via 232 to this computer too.
Okay, Tom, we'll change that in our logging system here. We use NetLogger if you're familiar with it. And we've got you in there.
I should do that so I can switch between antennas.
And I think you have 5 and 8 report. 5 and 8 report. Over.
CHA-DeltaLoop and standing by. Whiskey for Indian Whiskey Sierra, James. Roger, very good signal. Number 4, Kilo Whiskey Sierra. Thank you very much for the call. And it's unfortunate that your beautiful 5 and 9 morning today, beautiful signal this morning, over. Roger. We got you yesterday, but yesterday you was weaker. This morning very strong. Do you have a linear amplifier right now? Over. Roger, of course.
At the moment, taking check-ins. Any check-in?
You with me a fresh cup of coffee and coming here to the men to see what's going on 40 minutes. Bill making it looks like it's working. I got the 4 kilo here. I'm in the 1 kilo United. Have a nice evening to you and good morning from my side. Bye-bye. Thank you. This is Zulu 1 kilo uniform calling. Who's a Kilo Quebec 4? Kilo Quebec 4, Tango. Okay, I'm sorry, you like to pass to me. Kilo Quebec 4, question mark Tango. I'm still sleeping over.
Sorry about that. Kilo Quebec 4, Lima, Tango. Lima, Tango.
Roger, Jenny. Nice to meet you, my friend. Beautiful signal, by the way. 5 and 9.
So it's just in net control because without your kind of system, the net would not be possible. You meet here on the frequency of 7.184.
Perfecto.
Juan, yo te copio perfectamente, Rick.
But nothing today. Today we had a change of Father's Day. We saw it 84 degrees and World War.
So anyway, you're sounding great here in Alpharetta, Georgia there, over.
Yeah, my friend, you're 30 decibels over. The only one stronger than you is Walter. He's almost 60 over. About a half a mile away.
But anyway, I'm on the beam right now. I got it pointed kind of right at you. But anyway, I'm still having problem getting a rotor out of Italy, but maybe one day I'll get a rotor out of Italy and I can get my beam turning again there, over.
Hey, James.
Yeah, go ahead.
How high is that beam? Holy crap. It looks way up there. What is it? Like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 element?
It's 9 elements. It's a Mosley Pro 96 there, over.
Wow, that's nice. And your station looks pretty cool too, man. You got that, you're down in the basement there. That's nice equipment there. You got a nice station there, James.
Well, I certainly appreciate that for sure. But it sure is, my wife's always getting on me about spending money on radio stuff there, over.
Yeah, it's a good thing, too. But tell Walter how high your beam is.
It's 93 feet there, over.
Yeesh. Wow. You climbed that tower to fix that thing?
I used to, but now that I've got older, I'm going on 80. 81. I'll be 81 in October. But a few years ago, yeah, I used to climb up there and work on everything there, over.
Wow, that's a big climb. Wow. I'm trying to figure out one thing real quick. Is in your station here, on the top, right next to the monitor, that there's a white-looking device up there with the buttons on the left side, buttons on the right side, and a screen in the middle. What is it?
I'm not sure. On the right side, on the top?
Oh, if you're looking at the monitor that's the highest, on the left-hand side, just below it, there's a white oblong, looks like some sort of radio or something. I can't make it out.
Well, there's an ICOM IC9100 there, over.
Yeah, but it looks like it's on top of I don't know. I have to try to zoom in later. I can't see it, but no, it's not that ICOM radio. But okay.
Anyway, I don't understand. I got an antenna switch, but I'm not seeing anything there, over.
Okay, well, I see it on your picture on your QRZ page. That's what I'm looking at. So, in any event, very nice station. Very nice indeed.
I certainly appreciate that, and you're sounding great here also. All right, KK4, RZV, clear.
73, James, the voice of Alpharetta. Thank you for coming in. KD2BEN, come on back.
Yeah, okay. Hi, Mal. Just want to say good evening to you. So everything's, the weather's going to probably clear up tomorrow here for another flight test tomorrow morning. Christine, we asked the doctor yesterday, so he'd be taking the cast off about 2 weeks from now. Let's see what happens then.
Wow, that's a long time, man. She's going to be in a cast for about, 5-6 weeks?
Yeah, but he's a good surgeon here, so that'll be all right. We'll see. She'll have to go through rehab and all that, but they do it all at the place, at the doctor's office.
Yeah, that's the doctor down here, or are you going back out to, where is it, L.A.? Mayo Clinic?
No, we're not going out to the Mayo Clinic. She has all the records. They said all the records and all the pictures, the X-rays, and all the dips and everything. So the doctor here has everything. So he's going to be in charge now.
All right, well, that's good. I didn't like the fact that you had to run out there all the time. What do you do if you have an emergency in the middle of the night? At least you got a guy here now.
This guy is good. I know this doctor. I've worked with him before for years, and he's got excellent surgeon. So anyway, that's about it right now. So we'll talk to you tomorrow night. So this is Saturday. You should be getting some magazines.
Hey, very good. Well, I want to ask you a question. When I was in medical school, and even when I was in training, I noticed that the orthopedic guys are all about 6'5". Is this guy big?
Well, he's probably about close to that. He's a really good sized guy. That's about right. Yeah, not 6'5", but about 6'2".
Yeah, these guys, these orthopedic guys. I used to be that big, but I'm not anymore. No, 6 foot. These orthopedic guys, for some reason, they're big brutes.
Yeah, when he looked at the X-rays, he said, "Whoa, that's some break." His comment was. But anyway, he's a good guy, and he takes care of us. And then we'll talk to you later. That's about it right now, Mal. So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. You too, Walter. Everybody else. 73, my buddies, and see you tomorrow night.
Let me up there before you go. Was it a single fracture, or was the bone in multiple pieces?
There was multiple fractures. There was a lot of small bones in the wrist, So she's got these screws in there and a plate. So we're not going to take it out now. We're just going to see how everything looks. But that's the way it is right now. And so anyway, so you'll get these magazines coming. If you don't want all of them, just throw them out. But you got a lot of them.
Yeah, you get that down into the wrist. That gets to be a problematic thing. All righty, well, she's getting along with it. She's going to be okay. And you got to wait to see when she gets the cast off what's going to be happening, and that'll tell the whole story. And I'll have good rehab for her, too. I think Fern might need a little rehab because it's like the stitches and the scars are kind of tight. But we'll see what happens with her.
Yeah, I appreciate it. She also picked up
Victor Mike Sugar.
All right, somebody breaking?
How's Fern doing?
Victor Mike Sugar.
We got Kilo Whiskey Sierra. I got Victor. Who's the first station? Kilo what?
This is Kilo Charlie 2, Victor Mike Sugar in Yonkers, New York. We're 10 miles north of New York City.
Okay, we got you, Yonkers. Hold on there. KWS, come on back. Yeah, okay there, Tony. No, that's Alpharetta James, the voice of Alpharetta, and he's got beautiful equipment, big linear. He's got a beam at 93 feet, and I don't know if the boom is turning on it, but up that high, you don't need anything. Is there a third station?
Yes, this is Kilo Charlie 2, Victor Mike Sugar from Yonkers, New York. You're coming in nicely here. What's the QT8?
Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, no, you're first. Walter, is there anything you wanted to say before I pick up these two stations?
No, just letting you know that you were saying you don't remember people. I've been logging for the past few times I'm on the radio, so.
I didn't hear anybody, so I don't know about that. I guess when James is in there, he comes in here 30 over, I don't hear anybody under that. Anyhow, let's see. KC2 VMS, come on in, Yonkers.
Whiskey Alpha 2 Hotel Quebec Lima.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I have a little bit of QRS back here, but I'm hearing you. What's your QT8?
My my QTH is Hollywood, Florida, halfway between Fort Lauderdale and Miami. We got two guys running the net. It's me and Walter. So you may hear one or the other of us. I want to thank you for coming in and welcome you to the net. It's called the Hole in the Wall Net. Don't let that frighten you. We treat everybody with courtesy and respect, and it's good to hear you coming in from Yonkers. You got a good signal. Again, halfway between Fort Lauderdale and Miami, and my name is Mal, M-A-L. Call letters NC4L.
Roger, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm more familiar with Titusville. There's a great outdoors resort there. I had my motorhome there, and my brother moved to Port St. Lucie. So I'm kind of familiar with Florida. Not all of it, but a little good portion. And I'm thinking of moving down there maybe within the next year or two, I hope.
Well, I came from New York, and I remember my wife on her first pregnancy was in the Macy's in Yonkers, and I had dropped her off, and I could go to Lafayette. This is like 60 years ago. And it was cold down. I thought everything was all right. We didn't have cell phones. And she went into labor and the stores weren't open. She had to wait around in labor till I came back. So we know Yonkers from New York City. What's your name?
My name is Manuel. Michael, Anthony, Nancy, Uniform, Echo, Lima.
Manuel with me. Okay, Manuel. Well, thank you for...
Roger. I got you 59 plus, and I'm sending about 900 watts. It looks like to you, so yeah. Hoping to be a little bit better, but I'm okay with that. As long as you've got a copy of me. Any calls for you, Kevin?
Yeah, what was the last comment?
Any calls, any contact you'd like.
So thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for acknowledging me there. So take well, all of you there. My best regards. So 73 from Kilo Charlie 2, Victor Mike Sugar.
Okay there, Manuel from Yonkers. Thank you for stopping in and taking the time to say hello to us. Walter, you want to pick up Tony?
What's his call?
Oh my gosh, it's like you're almost 60 over here. His call is Whiskey 4KWS. His name is Tony. Nice guy. Pick him up.
Whiskey 4 KWS from KE4NTG. How you doing there, Tony? Yeah, roger that, roger. My call is Kilo Echo 4, November Tango Golf. Kilo Echo 4, November Tango Golf. And I'm located about quarter mile from, or whatever, by where the crow flies, on the same street as Mal, QSL. Which Flexi has. Oh yeah, roger that. I have the 6400M also. It's a nice radio, but I don't use it very much. I got it at a good price too from a guy that works in HRO Orlando, and I tried it out, but I don't use it that much. I was thinking of selling it. It's just a paperweight right now. But if you enjoy it, that's great. I like my DX10, so.
This is why don't you pick up Jim?
The host of the net there, NC4 Hill. Go ahead, Mal.
I was just going to tell you to pick up Jim. WA2HQ in and now. How you doing, Jim? WA2HQ, Al?
I'm coming. I had to turn around in my room.
All right. I talked to him yesterday, Walter. He sounded very, very good.
What are you doing there, Jim? You playing musical radios?
No, I was over at the big computer. I got 6 computers in here, and I was at the big one.
I'm going to come over to your house, and I'm going to put a big EMF, a big electrical field across your entire house. See what happens.
We are going to change controls, keep the session moving. I am Kilo India 5, Anglo Papa Foxtrot, but changing controls over to Victor Alpha 7, Juliet, Sierra Foxtrot. That's Jim, working remotely in Georgia. Over to you, Jim.
Okay, Mickey, thank you very much. We're clear with Kilo India 5, Tango Papa Foxtrot. And this is Victor Alpha 7, Juliet Sierra Foxtrot, Stroke Whiskey 4. And I am remote via November 4, Golf, Yankee November station in Beaufort, Georgia. Any other check-ins anywhere for the 40-meter West Coast session of the YL system? Give me your call. Any check-ins, relays, or rechecks for the YL system?
Whatchamacallit, what's the problem I was having? Oh, time.
Not put on sideband, but they're good out.
Whoops. Well, I'll get it hooked up and I'll be on. So keep your FT8 on so you can make a contact with me when I give you the FT8.
That accomplish the same thing. So every once in a while I'll go in there and I'll flip by, go back and
November 4, MSI. Saludos, Lorenzo, bienvenido a Tampa.
Well, I look on the dashboard every day. I don't see you on there.
Bienvenido acá, yo sabía de noviembre 4 de que sale.
With the MC50 microphone was, well, Kenwood is,
Kilo Whiskey 8 November. W4KWS, this is Bob, and I'm in Ohio. Yeah, W4KWS, very good. Thanks for the multiplier here on 40. Any chance we could try 20? 14251. 4.
Roger, 251. See you up there.
There you go, Eric. If you want to hook yourself up, it's pretty easy, man, and you can get a lot of good content. And it won't cost you an arm and a leg.
There's some algorithm where it kind of you can bring the firm in.
Yeah, all my TVs are.
Whiskey 8 November.
Texas.
Done.
No, I got two. That's enough.
You don't have three? I'm sorry to hear that.
So what happens is Fahrenheit.
Sí, bueno, sigue ahí.
Hay más tráfico por allá. Y bueno, pasó, y cuando, digo, acuérdense, tiene que coger Topay para Orlando, para que sea más cerca. Y esa es la bajada 328. Dice 328, yo creo que ya yo voy por la 3.
You're sounding real good, and nice gun collection you got there. I gotta swap gun stories with you at some point. Hang on 1 second. That person that said contact, go ahead.
Romeo, and C4. Hey, man, are you copying me? Over. Hey, Roger, we got you again there from Grand Cayman Island. ZS1.
I told him that too. I says, you're not even right 30% of the time. Where are you getting your information from my area? They actually sent me back a thing. Well, we're the most accurate there is. I said, well, we're in trouble then, aren't we?